Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another Ranked Joust video. Today, we are playing against Double Warrior, my favorite thing to go against. I love it as an Anhur. This is gonna be interesting. I picked Anhur because they first picked Hercules, and Anhur, you know, very good at surviving Hercules, and it has the range that Hercules doesn't like to go against. There are a number of ways to deal with Hercules, and Anhur is one of them. We also picked E-Shell. Attire's been having a lot of fun on this pick. I think he's going for a border. Not the ideal matchup into Hercules, but I'm sure he'll be fine. And then they went Nike, which is a, direct Anhur response. So the drafts are looking relatively even at the moment. We'll be banning some mages. Morgan Le Fay. I want to ban range mages because Anhur kind of struggles against things that hit him outside of his blood circle. Blood circle meaning, like, he's very good at controlling a designated space around him, but that space doesn't extend as far as Thoughts 1, So you need to be a little careful with the things you allow them to play when you pick Anhur. So I'm very good close range in comparison to how most hunters would be. I should pick Jingwei. That would have been cracked. Yeah, but Anhur's good too. So hopefully, we're going crazy. Let's go 1800 MMR. You're basically GM. Fantastic. Now, Scylla could have been good tier 2, but Attire's playing the E-Shell, and Royal Titan 20 wants to play Guardian, so I figured that I should probably pick, not a magical. So, triple magical is playable. Yeah. Okay, so I would have loved for him to pick something that can cancel Nike's 2 easily. Yeb does not fill that. What's the other thing he covered? It was also something that didn't do that. Ares. Ares, I would have liked Ares more, honestly. But, so he could have gone, like, Terra would have been solid, against the Hercules. Not going to get juggled around as much. Can use her 2 on the Nike to stop that. Or the Nike 2. Because that's going to be the most annoying thing for me this game, theoretically. He could have gone Ganesh, a really easy way to stop it. Has knockup immunity in the silence. Ganesh is really good against Hercules too. So Hercules or Ganesh probably would have been the best pick for us here because he can use his 2 to stop the Nike's 2. He can use his 2 to stop Hercules. If Hercules hits a 2 on me or E-Shell, he can silence him and, he can't dash us back. We don't even need to use our beads to escape at that point. But he wants to play Geb. Here we are. I'll be playing Olympian Anhur, as any good man would. No, I'll play Star Lancer. I'm feeling Star Hecking Lancer. So, I will be building the critical strikes. They want Yu Huang, which is a god that I can't really get to very easily. However, I do have ways to avoid his ultimate, which is the main thing you want when you're going against a Yu Huang. Be able to play around his ult easily, because that's, like, the whole character is an ult, bro. I'm going to be real with you. His 1 and 2 are cool. His 3's cool, but the character revolves around the ult. If you're not hitting the ult and getting good use out of it, you're probably not doing very well on Yu Huang. So, when you're against one, that's what you're trying to avoid. I could go Deathstall here. It actually wouldn't be bad. Because sustain and that little chunk of health actually goes a long way against Double Warrior. But yeah, I'll do that. Do that. I'm gonna go the Deathstall for a lot of sustain. That extra health actually is really good. I'll be going Wing Shard with a... I thought about Sturdy Stew. Holy heck. Golden Gooseberries. I'll go 2 health pots and 1 multi-pot. I don't want to buy too many potions, because I don't expect to be taking that much damage. Yeah, Gep isn't the most amazing. Yeah, Nike's going to be able to 1 for free now and 2 for free. So Nike's going to have a fantastic time. But that's okay. Hey, where are they at? Oh, they are on that. So we're gonna have to get this and then run straight to purple, and let's get this. Imagine if he stole that. That would be amazing. I'll just jump. We need to get here ASAP, and I'll probably use my wing shard here. They're gonna go to their blue, probably. Okay. Didn't get to their blue. Okay, so they can go to their blue now. I can go look and try and steal, maybe. I'd be dead before I get there. But might as well try, right? I mean, they're not gonna get to this wave soon, so... Doesn't hurt to take a peek. I can use my Anhur pillar to block off the Herc 2-1 combo. Something I should definitely look to do. That's another thing that I can do against him. Look at these jukes! The movement! Okay. Nice. I'm still full health, haven't used the potion. They do have a blink on the Hercules. The Insequia. Uses his ability on me. Might be able to get a good pillar here. It's a poke. Nice. Oh, that's terrible. Didn't even need to use my beads, but I did. Give him a bot. Gotta be careful, he's got his 2-1 combo up in a second. Okay, okay. We are outputting the pressure. As our comp should. Grab that, give away. Okay. Get my T2 Aussie. We are looking good. Not falling behind is the best thing you can do with like a traditional mage, hunter, guardian versus like a 2-tank frontline comp. The best thing you can do. Best thing you can do. Yeah, I actually really like the idea of Geb as well. Like, really solid peel character. And, oh. More importantly, his knockup is actually really nice to play off of. Both his knockup and his ult are super, super nice to play off of. So he actually should make it very easy for us to play defensively. It's aggressively that we might struggle a little bit more because of the Nike in particular. But the way the game is going, the Geb will do great. Because we're just holding them kind of at a stiff arms distance, right? You will. Okay. Which is how we're going to be playing like this whole game. If we can just keep playing it like this, or we're just hitting them basically for free, and not getting hit very much back, it'll go well. It'll allow Geb to save his shield for when things get a little dicier. Oh, we got the red. I wanted to auto and then impaled it. He went for it. He wanted it. Okay, so we're gonna death stall up. Okay. Looking the Yu Huang one. I want to get hit by it. The blue light is up. As it should be. Yeah, just hitting it. Just making sure I get all our farm first. We are evil. The moon shall guide you. Prioritize the farm, and then go for the less guaranteed stuff. I'll be launching myself straight into some crit here. And we'll see where it takes us. I want to go more crit, but we'll see how valuable that will end up being. We are just scaling, and that is a great spot to be in. Because, of course, we should beat them late. Their base damage is a lot more concerning earlier on in the game as the double warriors. And later on, the consistent damage that we have with the E-Shell on her should range true. You would think. Ooh, I hit her hard. I'm going to do the escape. Oh, that was a lot. I actually did a ton of damage there. I needed the beads. We're healing up. Unfortunate for our E-Shell friend. Ooh, darn. I hecked it up. Unfortunate. I did stack my gooseberries off this whole skirmish. Getting back before red. Would be good. I don't really want to just stand there. Low mana. Go, 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 go! Malibu Gaming, thank you for the primer. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we're getting this Demon Blade coming up soon. Late game, this is going to be so nice for me when I get crit. When I get the red DB in particular. Ooh, I'm doing a bit less damage to him now. What do you get? T2 breastplate? I still hit her pretty hard though. Alright, so this is kind of like the point where Hercules does the most stuff. In terms of like damage taken versus not taking much damage in return. So this is when we have to be the most careful of him. And I will be doing just that, especially without my beads. He does have blink. It's always hard for him to close gap, so we want to keep it that way. Keep it hard for him to close this gap. This is kind of like the most vulnerable point. Is when we're doing this, and he walks around a corner. Okay, get that. Get our buffage, and get my crit online. This is a big spike for me, this crit. You may say it's a little weird to go crit, especially this early. Make it really obvious to get Spectral, but dude, crit is the move. Crit is a little bit overtuned at the moment, in my opinion. And it's a little bit strong. What's up, Husker Do? So we just do the Anhur thing, the ADC thing. It's not exclusive to Anhur, just a lot of scaling. I'm gonna drop a ward here. Sometimes I drop a ward over the blue buff when they've got like really scary blink guys, but Hercules isn't the scariest blink over the blue buff guy. Like if it was like a Circat or... Hold that bot. No fair. He did the knock immunity thing. Okay. Careful. Where'd he go? Regrowth, okay. So now it's gonna be really awkward for him. Like look how hard the crit hits. This is the hardest I can hit him right now. Like item-wise, what I could build. Nike hasn't been doing that 2 thing as much as she probably could be to me. Okay, nice pull by him. Ooh, 200. 200 is a good amount. So, we can just force them back for a while and then take fire. That would be a good play. Gotta keep sustaining myself while poking them down safely. If he had pulled Geb, I could have just impaled them away. And that's another really positive thing is Anhur versus Herc. Is if they try to go after my teammates, I can do that. I can peel for my teammate, which is not something a lot of hunters can do. Oh. We can clear this wave up high. Oh, dude, if I stopped both their backs, that would have been amazing. Like, clearing this high is really good. I can go to fire now. He's gonna follow us. not gonna let us do this. But I want to pull him in the jungle deeper. Yeah, this is a weird spot. Okay, nice, you got out. Weird spot that we're in. I'm just gonna back while I still can. Oh, come on, man. Definitely killing our blue, but I was fine with no casualties, honestly. Yeah. Probably don't even need to go for fire. Can just keep playing it slow, honestly. Because that is so scary. Like, they're at the point where they can actually win a fight when gap is able to be closed that easily. By, like, us being at fire so that they can just kind of walk in, right? Walk in before we can, like, push them back. Ooh. Getting some nice poke here. I am alone. Duly noted. Okay, they're deep in there. Okay. Purple should be up. I suppose I will take this since I'm here. I can try and start this. And we don't get that. We just blink. Look. Probably just stop going for that. I think I should be soloing it. Like, they should not even be here. That thing. Just because it's too obvious. It's way too obvious for me to go to it with everybody. But I can solo it just fine, right? I got Dom here, so that's a big spike for me. I'll get a shell for the boys. And then I get to decide if I want Shin size here or if I want Deathbringer. I think I want Deathbringer. Most played God. The most played gods are Fafnir, Kukulkan, and who's the third one? I actually don't know. Fafnir and Kukulkan are my top two, but I can fit them on to nothing. Keep them far away. Just playing that fine line where I can hit them and they can't hit me back. That is what I'm doing. Bath is so fun to play, yep. We got 10k worshippers on him. They left out there. Played him like 100 games in a row one time, actually. Goodbye. Let's see if I can't do this again. The second they start coming, I just give it up. Ah, oh, come on. Well, that's one way to do it. Turns out the bait to fire was a bait, and I thought it was us getting owed, especially after the Herc hit that nice ball. But I think we actually might just win the game off that. Because, just, you know, ADC things. I need to save my jump. I'm gonna be careful with this pole. Ouch. Okay. Yifong is down for a little bit. Yeah, we can show. I just wanted to get Titan Folk, but didn't get much. Yeah, we were chilling. They don't really have any way to close gap, right? Play that. I have another sentry. I think I'll take this purple just because I use it a little better than... Oh, what the... Kinda jumped. A little better than, like, if I were to give E-Shell the purple ray. Well, I didn't even make it to the Deathbringer because we just win here. I was a little forced by them. Hercules. Stop him! More damage! Nice. And that's just the way you do it, man. Yeah, that was a good pillar. So Nike ended up going Spectral. Didn't even notice that she had Spectral at the end there when I killed her. But the Geb CC really did turn up that game. I hit a lot of autos because of his CC. Like, especially that one where I went to fire, got pulled by Herc, had to force into my beads. Or was forced into my beads, and then I turned around and started autoing. Geb got like a big ult knock-up that I just like lasered the Nike with like 20 autos and killed her. So that was really easy for me. He made it very nice. Like, that game had a really good pace for us. It was like slow but not too slow, where it's like they just got an opportunity for a fight where they just got in there and just messed us up and just got that big lead that you're looking for with that double front line against the double back line, to the point where you can kind of like make them come to fire, and then you just beat them in the fight because you've got like a 1-2 level advantage and your just base damage is too high. But that Hercules played it relatively well, I want to say. Like, he was doing a pretty good job of keeping us at bay, but we were just a little too powerful. The E-Shell poke was something that they couldn't really measure up to, and then once I got the levels in the pillar and I got the crit online especially, like, I was just hitting so hard, dude. Like, I was hitting over 100 autos, like, it felt like all game almost. And that's what really brought it home there. The rest of the build, probably would have gone Deathbringer next, and then either Executioner or Chin Size. I don't think you really need Chin Size, though, is the thing. Like, it's really weird, because Chin Size is technically more DPS if they go, like, really, really tanky, and these guys were both going, like, really, really tanky, and I'm not hitting Yulong that much, which is where the crit would be especially effective. But, like, crit is in such a state of really good that it almost doesn't even matter. Like, I could just go triple crit, and they can have Spectral Mid-Guardian freaking just full Fizzy, and I like would still deal like really good damage. Like look at this build, bro. Like, we're not even at the point where Chins becomes effective, and I'm just putting out such big numbers, which is especially crazy when I've got an E-Shell that's kind of flinging abilities the whole game, just like all the time. Pop, 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 pop. Like, this build just comes online super early is what I'm trying to say, versus like if you're going like a full shred build with Chin Size, you really don't feel like you're hitting him that hard until you get like that fourth item, which is usually the chins. So yeah, that's the build. Build is very good, very strong build, and it becomes even stronger once you get that red Deathbringer. That's the main one. Demon Blade, red Deathbringer, Aussie Dom, and then you choose whatever you want for the last thing. You could get big ones are Fail Not is a good one, though Anhur's not the most amazing Fail Not god, but Fail Not will make it so that you basically don't have cooldowns between the red Deathbringer and the Fail Not. Like I said, the Chin Size or the Executioner, those are the usual ones. It's just kind of like a situational slot if you want to put something else in there. So yeah, GG's all around. Hope you guys learned something about the Anhur into Herc counter matchups. Really good. Even though I did get pulled a lot by him, I also had some nice plays against him. So you see Anhur's very good at keeping those melees at bay, where a lot of hunters aren't as good as Anhur at doing that, because they just don't have like all that CC. So Anhur's pretty good at keeping that blood circle. So if you guys learned something, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more. And I will see you in the next one. Peace!